The interrogation chamber aboard the Imperial flagship Inexorable was designed to break the will of any species in the known galaxy. Constructed of polished black metal that seemed to absorb both light and hope, it had hosted representatives from over 300 alien civilizations. None had ever left without divulging their secrets, until today. Commander Vex stared through the one-way viewing panel at the small human female strapped to the neural interface chair. Her name was Anna, a simple designation for what had proven to be a most complicated prisoner. Her brown hair hung in damp strands around a face that, despite the past 6 hours of intense questioning, remained defiant. "Increase to level 9, Vex ordered, his scaled fingers tightening around the control pad. The technician beside him hesitated. "Sir, no organic being has survived beyond level 7. She is not responding to conventional methods. Increase to level 9. The machine hummed as it escalated, sending increasingly complex pain signals directly into the human's brain. The girl's body convulsed, her back arching against the restraints. The medical monitors showed her heart rate spiking dangerously. The coordinates of the human resistance base, Vex demanded through the room's communication system. "Give them to me, and this ends." Anna's eyes, a piercing blue that reminded Vex of the deep oceans on her homeworld, found the hidden camera. Her cracked lips pulled into what humans called a smile, though there was no mirth in it. "You'll have to do better than that," she whispered. Vex slammed his fist against the panel. "Level 10. Sir, that's beyond safety protocols." "Do it." The technician reluctantly complied, the machine's pitch changed, becoming deeper, more ominous. Inside the chamber, Anna's body went rigid. Blood trickled from her nose, her ears. The medical monitors shrieked as her vital signs plummeted. And then silence. Her body slumped in the chair. The monitors displayed flat lines across all functions. "Cardiac arrest," the medical officer announced unnecessarily. "Cerebral activity ceased. Time of death, 1542 Imperial Standard." Vex hissed in frustration. "Useless. Dispose of the body and prepare a report for the Admiral. I want." The alarm cut him off. A proximity alert, signaling an unauthorized vessel entering the flagship's defense perimeter. "Sir," his communications officer called over the ship-wide channel, "a human stealth frigate has appeared off our port bow. They're demanding the release of their operative." "Impossible," Vex snarled. "They couldn't have tracked us through hyperspace." He turned back to the viewing panel, intending to order the body preserved for study, only to freeze in shock. The chair was empty. The restraints hung open. "Where is she?" he demanded. The technician's 4 eyes widened in disbelief as he checked the security feeds. "Sir, this is impossible. She's in Corridor 7, heading toward the hangar bay. Lock down the ship. All security personnel converge on Corridor 7. But it was too late. By the time Vex reached the hangar, alarms blaring throughout the vessel, the outer doors were cycling closed. A small Imperial shuttle vanished into the void, heading straight for the waiting human vessel. "Track that shuttle," Vex ordered. "We can't, sir," the tracking officer replied. "It's gone. Both vessels have disappeared from our sensors." 40 minutes after her death, Anna sat in the medical bay of the human frigate Defiance sipping water while the ship's doctor examined her. "Physically, you're fine," Dr. Gray said, puzzled. "But these readings, by all accounts, you were dead." Captain Tong leaned against the doorframe, arms crossed. "Want to explain how you pulled that off?" Anna set down her water. "Project Phoenix," she said simply. Tong's expression darkened. "That's still experimental. They told us it wasn't ready for field deployment." "It wasn't," Anna agreed. "But I volunteered anyway." Project Phoenix had been humanity's response to Imperial interrogation techniques, nanites that remained dormant in a human operative's bloodstream until death, then activated, repairing critical damage and temporarily shutting down all life signs to fool Imperial sensors. The subject appeared dead, was processed accordingly, and could then escape during transport to the morgue. The nanites need a trigger. Physical trauma beyond survivable limits, Anna explained. Imperial interrogation methods provided that nicely. "You let them torture you to death deliberately," Tom said. "Not a question, but an accusation." Anna nodded. It was the only way to locate the flagship. We needed their coordinates. And did you get them? She smiled, tapping her temple. The nanites recorded everything, including the command codes I saw on their navigation console during my escape. We can track the inexorable asterisk now, wherever it goes. Tom shook his head in amazement. The Empire has conquered 1,000 worlds because they believe their technology is superior. They've never understood that our strength isn't in our tech. It's in our willingness to die for what matters, Anna finished, and to come back and keep fighting. On the bridge of the inexorable asterisk, Commander Vex reviewed the security footage for the dozenth time. The human girl, clinically dead, simply opened her eyes 40 minutes after her heart stopped. She disconnected herself from the machine and walked out, evading capture with inexplicable ease. The Admiral would arrive soon, demanding explanations Vex couldn't provide. The Empire had ruled the galaxy for 10,000 years because no species could withstand their methods. But if humans could defeat death itself... For the first time in his long military career, Commander Vex felt something unfamiliar creeping through his cold blood. Fear. The Empire had finally encountered a species they couldn't break, because humans had already broken the ultimate barrier. And now they were coming for the stars the Empire had thought were rightfully theirs.